everybody, and welcome to Graphic 45. This is Kristine, and today I'm going to share with you an off-the-page tutorial on how to make a Halloween candy dish using the new Graphic 45 stacking circle boxes. So go ahead and grab some supplies and join me for this tutorial. To start making the witch's hat, you will need to connect two pieces of black 12 by 12 cardstock using double-sided tape. Next, what you're going to do is shape it into a cone-like shape and cut off some of the excess. This will make it easier to work with the papers. As you will see, I am just slowly shaping the pieces to the size that I want for my box. I have my box painted with purple paint. You can paint yours in any color you choose. You want to make sure that the cone shape is slightly smaller than the top of the box, and make sure the height is what you choose for your project. Use double-sided tape on the inside of the piece to hold the pieces together. This will make it easier for you to be able to shape this piece to the exact size you want. Next, I will be applying double-sided tape to the rest of the edge piece just to keep the pieces together. Trim any excess papers from the inside of the hat and around the bottom of the hat so that it will lay flat. And then once that is complete, you're going to go around the entire shape, cutting upward slightly just to be able to make tabs so that we can attach this piece to the top of the box. I did trim my tabs as well, and now I am inking the edges of the box with black distress ink just to give it a little bit more of a Halloween feel. I will also be using ink on the papers that I place on the box and on the hat. Add glue to all of the tabs on the hat piece and place the piece in the center of the box. Make sure that all of the tabs are glued down flat and are not overlapping the edge of the box. Using the border sheet from the 12 by 12 collection, cut both of the cat border strips and glue the strips onto the top of the lid. Next, I will be using Fun Fur in black to decorate the edge of the hat. So I'm going to be using hot glue for this step so that it will dry quicker, going around the hat twice to be able to hide the edges of the paper. Next, I will be adding a layer of purple tulle all around the hat as well. So I just have small pieces that I am using. Again, taking the hot glue so that it sets faster and just working around the edges of the hat. This will also hide the edges of the paper, but will also give some different textures and add some purple to the project. Using the Hocus Pocus chipboard piece with the fairies and some ribbon, create a faux buckle that goes around the entire bottom portion of the hat. I have already slightly bent my chipboard so that it will make it easier to lay flat on my hat, and I will be gluing this down to the bottom of the hat and placing the ribbon all the way around the hat just above the purple tulle that we just glued down. Next, I will be using the Graphic 45 roses in black and purple, and I will be starting in the front around the buckle, adding roses to the brim of the hat. This will also hide some of the papers if you have some of the edges still showing, but it will also give more texture to the hat as well. Once I am finished with the roses around the front, I'm going to be placing roses around the entire brim of the hat. I decided that I also wanted to use some of the leaves that come with the roses, so throughout the project you will see some of the leaves being glued onto the hat to give it some extra green. As I'm placing my flowers around the brim of the hat, I'm trying to balance the size as well as the different colors of the roses. So you'll notice that I'm jumping around from side to side. As I do this, instead of going around one after another, I'm slowly adding the flowers to give it different layers. Using the 12 by 12 collection, I have selected the purple paper for the bottom of the box. I cut 2 strips and will glue those around the perimeter of the box. There will not be paper slightly above that because I don't want the lid to be too snug and have difficulty closing. You can use the actual box or a compass to draw a circle and cut out for the bottom portion of the box. I am using a piece from the 12 by 12 collection for the bottom, and I'm also cutting pieces to place on the inside. This is from the border strip from the 12 by 12 collection. Now I am going to be adding some more of the fun fur around the hat. So I am starting by just gluing a piece to the front of the hat, and then I am slowly going to be wrapping this string around the hat, adding little bits of glue as I go, all the way until I get to the tip of the hat. I have fussy cut several different elements from the paper collection from various sheets of the 12 by 12 papers. I'm also using some of the die cut assortment for this next step. So what I'm going to do is go around the hat placing the different pieces, bending them and curving them so that they are mostly flush against the hat, but some of them will also be slightly popped up just to give it some extra texture and dimension. I'm trying to balance the colors in the paper as well as the different patterns. So I have some of the fairy images and some of the postage stamps. I've got some of the different pumpkin images and some of the other die cut assortments as well. So just going around and slowly adding the different pieces in where I feel like it looks best. And you will also see me cutting from the orange and black piece that I cut from the bottom of one of the papers. I will be placing some of the mushroom and dandelion pieces in different areas around the hat just to add some pops of orange. Continue adding some of the fussy cut pieces until most of the hat is covered. What I did off camera was add diamond stickles to the black areas that were exposed just to add some extra sparkle. I also added diamond stickles to the black roses and purple stickles to the purple roses. This will add some extra sparkle, and you will see this as I show you the finished product. The last thing to complete the project is to decorate the inside of the box lid by cutting some pieces for the edge from the border strip and another circular piece for the inside. Thank you for watching the tutorial, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to the Graphic 45 YouTube channel.